Welcome back, players. I'm Jack with PTSD Cancel. Coco the Wise Cat is in the room here somewhere, just not in the current view of the camera. Got a nice top-down view for this box opening. This is a very exciting box opening because I've got Overlord. For the first time in the history of this channel, I am opening a released set on the day of release. I actually got these on the Friday that the set released. I'm very excited. I didn't expect to have it this early. And when I got the message from the postal service when I was at work that my package was being delivered, I'm like, oh my God, it's happening. Because it is happening. This is Overlord. I'm super psyched. One thing I'm not super psyched about is the prices. Before I even get into this, I was so surprised by how expensive all the signed cards and the triple rares were versus like the normal cards that are sitting at like anywhere from $2 to $10. But like Narabelle, for example, the coin to level 0 is sitting at like 180 on JKTCG right now when she was projected to be like $100. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna have a heart attack and or stroke and die. Not yet, but probably in the near future when I open some of these boxes. So I am looking to build every single Overlord deck I can. That's why I bought 8 boxes and 6 trial decks. Now, 6 trial decks, you're wondering, Jack, trial decks, like, for Overlord aren't that amazing. The trial deck plus, but, like, still. Well, let me tell you something. I bought another display of trial decks, just like I did in Slime, which, of course, didn't end well for us, but unfortunately, that's the way things are sometimes. Nazarick, or Overlord, is another one of those sets that has a double SP trial deck. One is Ainz, one is Albedo. Obviously, we want the Albedo. I really want the Albedo. She could be in any one of these 6 boxes or none, and I'm tired of waiting, so let's just get to it. Let's do the one on my left first. This one's a little juked up by shipping, but still, very surprised these got to me in a timely fashion. This looks like this was retaped. Are these retaped? I don't know. I'm always suspicious. Like these? Are these sealed the way they're supposed to be? Let's find out. Seems pretty snug. I'm always suspicious. I mean, having played MTG for so long, and you may or might not know, honestly, but there is a huge amount of sharking in MTG, including for like reselling boxes from cases they're already broken. Man, this looks damaged. What the hell? I didn't do this to this box. What? Oh my God. I wonder. I really do. Well, let's see. 2 trial deck foils. The curtain closes and Ruler of Death Ainz. Level 3 finisher from the trial deck. R and Mari are very centered in the trial deck, as is Demiurge. Little bit of Sabus, Cocutus, regular Albedo. We're looking for the SP version of that card. Really looking for it, really hoping for it. But let's see what we get. Some level 1 Ainz, level 1 Albedo, level 2 Shoutier. Ring of Ainz will go on the event. We have just the regular TD rares and a triple R Benevolent Overlord Ainz, which means we're pretty much not going to get Albedo, unfortunately. This seems... I don't know. I won't say anything. Let's have a look at this one. So, yeah, do you see how when I open this, like this part kind of rips off? It's like this box here already had that tearing. That's so strange. Well, let's just keep going. I mean, since we got the triple rare Benevolent Overlord Eins. We're probably not going to get anything else in these 6, because supposedly these are 6 from the same display, and each display has 1 foil or 1 SP. But you can always hope. Demiurge Brainstormer that draws 1. 0 that can't be encored. Well, it doesn't let you encore. 1, 1, 2, 5 backup. Standard trial deck stuff. Another Albedo. Climaxes. I mean, really, what we're looking for is all at the end of these trial decks, because honestly, there's just not much in the trial decks that's too important for us. Oop. So I'm not saying much. I'm still bothering me a little bit. The way that box, that first trial deck box was, it still bothers me a bit. Maybe I'm just paranoid because I'm nervous. Good reason to be nervous. So that's 5 Albedos. We're going to get a total of 10 from the trial deck plus, because only 2 trial deck plus, if you guys remember, get you a playset of everything in the trial decks. It's not like the old trial decks where you had to buy 4 of them. Trial deck number 4. Like I said, we don't really use a lot of these cards in the main Overlord deck, so I'm not too concerned about separating any of them out or looking too hard at them, because honestly, they're just not very notable. Unfortunate, but sometimes that's the way it is. Not all trial decks are created equally. Number 4. And forgive me for not talking a little bit more about what I want, what I don't want, what I'm expecting versus what I'm not expecting out of these boxes. I'm just really focused on opening these trial decks. They're one of the most exciting parts, for me anyway, because I really want that Albedo. Again, does not look like I'm going to get her, but it is what it is. I'll get her in the long run. Just riffling through the cards here, pulling out the other Albedo. What is this? Okay, this is a green stock soul. That's useful to know. Like, you do have a green stock soul in the trial deck you can play if you want to. Regulars. So, 1 foil, it's Benevolent Eins. He is a 1/0 striker, which there's some reason to play in Overlord, because if you're a red-centric deck, I don't believe there's too much power at your disposal, so a striker is pretty good. But mostly you're going to be looking at green and yellow for your level 1 in the Grotesque Race and Nazarick decks. It's the last trial deck. It's like, there's very likely not an Albedo in here. There was definitely not to be likely an Albedo in any of these trial decks, but like, what if there was? What if there was? Oh man, famous last words. I'm lucky I don't like casinos. Otherwise, I'd be very, very much in trouble. Let's just put it that way. And no. So we have our 10 Albedos. We have our, what is it? 12 Albedos. That's right. I can't do math. 12 Albedos, 6 foil lines, 6 non-foil lines, 1 Benevolent Overlord striker level 1, and our trial deck loot over here, which I'll put off camera. I'll probably put those back together with the trial decks later. foils. I mean, this is the fallen down foil of the spell fallen down, even though it's just called The Curtain Closes on the final battle between Shaltir and Ainz. Spoilers, come on, the show's but old, as is the Weiss set. Doesn't mean it's not good. Anyone who has not dug into Overlord, I would highly encourage you to do so. It's a really enjoyable watch. And I'm about to dig into it pretty hard with these 8 boxes. Let's actually talk about what's going on in the set now that I'm on the boxes and out of the trial deck haze. So first of all, this set is 4 colors. Unlike a lot of other like isekai and fantasy sets, it actually does have green. Green is part of the grotesque race with the Nazarick elements. It has some Ainz. It has a lot of the Guardians. Yellow, same deal, but it has a lot of Narabel and Momon when Ainz is cosplaying an adventurer, basically. Blue is like the human race and like the other adventurers in the world that are strong. And it has a very wide range of SPs and shinies, actually, like across everything. I think the last set we opened, Slime, only had like, what was it, 5 actual SPs you could pull, or 4 actual SPs you could pull in the actual boxes. This has like 10. So I don't know the ratios. This is, again, an old set, so I'm not sure if these are like old ratios, new ratios, or what the ratios even were because of how many SPs were in it, but we're going to find out. 8 boxes. What do I hope to accomplish by getting 8 boxes? Well, 8 boxes is pretty much going to get me a play set of every common, uncommon twice over. Not really worried about that. There are no commons and uncommons in Overlord, to my knowledge, that are so expensive that I'd be sad if I didn't get them. Rares and double rares in Overlord as well. There are a lot of them. It's split between 4 colors, and each color palette does have a pretty significant showing in the double rare slot. But see what happens. I'm mainly looking for SPs that aren't blue or triple rares that aren't blue, because while I do plan on building 2 decks that feature blue, my main deck that I want to play is the tricolor Momon Ainz Nazarick deck. Now there is one box topper that is of note. It's not this albedo, unfortunately, but this actually is the Drop Searcher. This is a box topper Drop Searcher, just a 2/5 pay 1, pitch 1 on the stage drop search. In Slime, it was at the uncommon level. A lot of times it's in the trial deck, but for here, it's a box topper. It's kind of weird. Nice picture of Albedo, though. Man, look at that art. That's so cool. This is one of the foils, by the way, on the level 0 Ainz that fetches the spells he can cast. You have some members of the Pleiades here. Unfortunately, these aren't too notable in the actual Weiss set. They're not amazing. You have Blue Rose Tia, good level 0 for the blue deck. Extreme Love Renner, same thing. The 1/1 Cucutus, that is a popular standby target. We have Adamantine class Adventurer, and I lifted it up to show my first rare, which is ability from a Overlord and Shaltir. She's level 3 Shaltir finisher. It's pretty interesting. And an Albedo Bar Climax. Adamantine class Adventure is kind of like Sayaka's Wish. It's pretty good. Pretty good card. In fact, I'm just going to separate that out right now. This is my rare ability of a Floor Guardian Shaltir. When this card is placed on the stage, yes, this is the one that fetches another copy of itself to the stage, and when you attack, you can pay 1 with Pipit Lance. And if it is not canceled, you can heal. You can actually heal 3 cards. Pretty nuts. Pretty interesting combo, and pretty flavorful too, if you know anything about how the Pipit Lance worked. Opening up with another member of the Pleiades. Narabel, of all things in the Pleiades. 1015 backup on Himosuke. Chieftain Shariusu. This is... Yes, this is the one that combos with that level 0 vampire. Infiltration of the capital Shaltir. She's in yellow because she is interacting with the world at large versus like in her guardian state, being disguised and all that. This is also a Climax Switcher, which is really good. And we have Nazarick's Values Nave. She is one of the early plays. Let's separate that out. Her. You have experience. She gets power. If you have 2 or less, she gets early play, and when she comes in... Oh, I'm sorry. For some reason, I thought she was a healer, but she's actually a top checker. When on play, top check X, where X is characters. Still, not a bad early play. We have Operation Genna, where Momon is fighting Yaldabaoth, the devil, as the shot climax. And this shot climax goes with the level 3 Yaldabaoth, which we might see, probably will see, because it's one of the junk foils. So, of course, we're going to pull it. So far, 2 rares, nothing terribly exciting. Big hits for me personally. Really would like to see a Shout Tier SP. That's the most expensive SP you can pull out of the boxes, and I do need them. After that, I'd really like to see a yellow Narabel foil or SP. We have our first double rare, Unreliable Nature Manipulator Mare. Strange name in Japanese, strange name in English. I don't know why they... Oh, at any rate. This is a Mill Runner that top checks for power. Pretty good. If you top check and you see a card or a level 1 or higher character, he becomes a 4K on play. Definitely a great card. Goes well with the fact that the set also has a coin flip at level 0, and you know how powerful coin flip and runner combos are from playing Rascal, if any of you are Rascal players. Nature of Floor Guardian Albedo. This was... this is the one that goes with the standby climax. This is the bouncing character that gives soul. I'm going to set that aside because I plan on building the standby deck, obviously. We have an SR, a women's battle Albedo. This is the negative soul level 3 climax combo. It's also a healer. So if you want to go in that direction, that's definitely a thing. Oh, missed one of those. We have Pipit Lance, Shout Tier's climax. A women's battle Albedo is not the SR we want to see, unfortunately. SRs I want to see are the backup Albedo, the level 3 Albedo early play that heals. What else in the SR department do I really want to see? I'm trying to think. We have a 2-1 Cute Blunder Albedo. This is the Bonder for Overlord Irons. The finisher, and a level assist. You can tap it and give Overlord Irons +2/5 power. Pretty cool. This is the Pants combo with the Blue Rose Evil Eye finisher, which is a very notable finisher in this set. I've talked about it before. If you haven't checked out my set preview for Overlord, I'd highly encourage you to do so if you don't know too much about Overlord. If you do know, and you're just waiting for the deck text, don't worry, they'll be here soon. Resurrection Ritual Irons. This is the first time we've seen this card. This is the main combo in the standby decks. Level 2 early play if you have 4 or more. Again, think about it too hard and your brain kind of hurts when you think about the fact that this is a standby combo. That's why we have Albedo. And we have a new Legend Moment, a very splashable level 3. Nope, Coco wants to get out. I'll let her out. Give me a moment here. All right, go on. Come on.
Oh, I heard a scratching.
She's probably hungry, as she always is, but let's talk about a new Legend Moment. This is an interesting card. Again, very splashable because it has traits from both the Nazarick and the human side. You can pay 1 during your turn. When you reverse an opponent, you can choose a level 3 or lower character on your opponent's stage and they don't stand, and you can tap on your stand characters. When you place them on the stage during the turn, you place them on the stage. If you do, at the end of this card's attack, you put the bottom 3 cards of your opponent's deck into their waiting room, and if there are no climax cards, you get to restand him. So it's a pretty low cost to restander plus kind of stage troll to your opponent. It's a good card. I think it's a good card. And we have one of the standbys, Shout Tier's Resurrection, a very expensive foil should I get it. So far, only 1 double rare. I also don't know if these are 5 double rare boxes or 4 double rare boxes. So I'm pretty much going in blind on a lot of this. We have Master of Great Tomb Ainz, another double rare. So we have 2 green double rares so far. This is one of those where you can pay and clock yourself, top check 3, choose a character, put it in your hand, and it's also a clock bomb for level 0, 500 power little guy that does a lot of work. Good card to have. Assistant Butler Eclair, I think that's the first time we've seen him too. Solution, best made. Where Happiness Is, pretty good made, all things considered. 4th Gold Guardian, the 2/3, also sometimes in the standby deck for trolls. Wow, this card looks so shiny. I thought it was a foil, but I'm like, wait, we already got our SR, and Odotama is definitely not any signed or... I was looking for. Anyway, this is something that bombs a character for 500 on play. It's a Brainstormer that does not tap, and it's a plus soul Brainstormer. Not terribly good, but people like it. Entama. Or Entoma, or however you pronounce it. Stupefied Nabe. Command Mantra Demiurge. Bonds for the Cutis finisher. The Vanilla Climb. Eccentric Respect for Affection Albedo. Bonds to Ainz, and is a level reverser. Well, sorry, anti-early play reverser. We have Golden Princess Renner. She is Blue's Brainstormer. Put aside the twins there. Middle character, center position, gets plus 500 power, tap this card, and is a tap self-search Brainstormer for any Raven, Black, or Blue character. Raven Black being a trait, Blue being a color. A little confusing. But she's Humanities and the Blue Deck's Brainstormer. You definitely want her. She's a good card. Brain. I just call this card Brain. True Power Ainz. Smaller. Level boosted level 1. We have our 3rd double rare, Crimson Red Battle Maiden Shoutier. She comes in an SP version that I would really like. She has the common profile, bomb a character for 500 on play, and being a tap self-salvage Brainstormer. Very common profile, but very good one. Kind of see how we're shaping up here. Big emphasis on red and blue, obviously, because those are our 2 main colors. We have Rare Death Knight. He is the level 1 that comes on in a pseudo restand with our finishing combo, and Curtain Rises on Legend, which is the climax with the level 1 yellow Momen, which is a good combo. I'm going to run it. Haven't seen that card yet, though. The 1/1 Momen with Encore. It's pretty good. Separate out that Albedo. I'll separate out that Momen for now. Oh yeah, that's the changer. I almost forgot. Commending Humans, Momen. This is the... Yes, this is the double triggering anti-early play as well. In yellow. Lots of anti-early play in this set. Starting off Gilbert Solution in this pack. The 2/3 Calcutus that some people run in the standby deck. 2/1 very boring Rose. Very vanilla Brain. Ring of Reward Mare. This is the 1/1 Assister. That can possibly be free if you reveal level 2 or higher, I think. Yes, 2 or higher. A Floor, slightly minus Soul Victim, and a rare white scaled Beauty Cruche. This is an interesting one. You can actually troll your opponent's characters on your turn with it by tapping it, and activates up to 1 time per turn. When you play an event, choose one of your characters and they get plus 1,000 power until the end of your opponent's next turn. Kind of interesting. I don't think it's that good, but it's interesting. It's kind of cool that Cruche got a rare. Did anyone really like Cruche? I don't know. Fallen Down, one of the more interesting events of the set. This is the one where you put it in your memory, you put the top card of your deck in your memory each time, and once you have 5, you take everything out and deal 2 damage to your opponent. So, long cast time, free damage. Pretty interesting. We have the 1/0 backup, Defender of the Throne. It's a 102k backup. At the rare slot, has a SR version, which I would really like. I'm gonna separate out Fallen Down. This is the 103k backup that you have to tap a character to use from Seba Centauri. Very cute picture. Not very usable card, unfortunately. At least in my opinion. Maybe that'll change once I test with it more. One of the things I'm really interested to do is get down into business and test. Level 1 Albedo, double R. So the 3 double rares are in green and 1 is in red. She is the simple reverse search climax combo. She also has an SP. People love the SP, as do I. Pretty basic bread and butter like vanilla White Shores combo though. A little disappointed about that, but the set is butt old. Frostpain, that's another event. The set is very event heavy, like I said in the preview. This is one that, oh yeah, again, another, I keep forgetting what these cards do right when I read them. Yes, you choose one of your opponent's level 1 or lower characters. They can't stand, and you reveal the top card of your deck. If it's level 1 or higher, you get to put it in your hand. And we have Protector of Treasury, Pandora's Actor. It is a clock swapping, not like clock bombing, but rather like clock swapping, so you can choose a card in your clock from your hand and blah, blah, blah. You get the idea. Grass Part, first time we've seen this climax. That goes with the Iron's Finisher that I'm probably going to run in my main deck. Getting low on boxes in this first box, nothing too exciting, unfortunately. 1 SR, a Wins Battle, a Beto, and that's not really something we're too excited about. Just a bunk SR. We have a triple rare, Butler of Steel with Butler of Steel. This is the Sabus level climax that comes in, like, I think this is the one that comes in with the Tare. But it's a win climax. The set has 2 win climaxes if you're about that. Not the triple rare climax you want to see, unfortunately, but it is what it is. It's a triple rare and an SR in 1 box, so that's pretty cool. See a Shalltear's Resurrection at the end there. And I think we have 1 pack left in this box that's not this one. Blue Rose Lycus, she is one of the main level 1s you see in the human deck, because there just aren't too many of them. Shalltear's Resurrection, the standby climax, and 2 more packs. So 4 double rares. Don't know if there's 5 or not. Probably not, knowing the set's age. But we'll see, because we haven't even pulled a blue double rare. Or a yellow one. Okay, we did pull the 5th double rare, so these boxes are 5 double rares each. This is the coin flip Nabe. If you have 2 or less stock, it gets 1500 power. And at the beginning of your opponent's turn, you reveal the top card of your deck. If it's level 1 or higher, you can bounce this to your hand. Pretty good card. Goes very well with your runner here. That's a combo you want to use. Last pack in the first box. The 2-3 Cocutus and Women's Battle regular version. God, Beto. There's a climax. Let's talk about how we did in this box. It's empty now, as you can see. As for double rare spread, this is pretty damn good, actually. The coin flip, the brainstormer, and the runner are 3 huge things you want to see in the double rare slot. We got all of them in this box. We got the double rare master Great Tomb Nazarick Ainz, also a very good hit. Not a super good hit, but like, what do you want? 5 just money hits? Not that anything is like terribly money in Overlord, except for the SPs. Like, that's one of the most disappointing things about the set, honestly. The regular cards aren't that expensive at all, which makes it very easy to get into. If you'd like to get into Weiss or like to just get into Overlord and build an Overlord deck in general, that's pretty awesome. But like, the disparity between the regular rares and the SPs and shinies, holy crap. They know this is a collector's set, and they know I'm a collector, so my wallet's going to be hurting. And after not pulling an SP in my first box, I think my wallet's definitely going to be hurting. Did pull 2 triple rares, though. Well, an SR and a triple rare in that box. So it's not so bad. It really isn't so bad at all. In fact, that box is pretty good. That's what we call a very generically good box. It's not a bomb-out box, but a very good one, just in terms of what we want to see. There is 1 box topper out of all the box toppers we want to see. It's actually a rest counter. This is the 0-0 Cocutus, the can side. It's 3-5, not something we want to see. Who cares? Let's move on. Opening up. Box number 2. Starting out with Breen. Another iteration of the capital shout here. Put that aside. We have Strongest Magic Caster Ainz. This is the one that bonds with the 2 Ainz spells. Fallen Down and Shooting Star. When he comes into play, they're just discard bonds. Pretty cool. Tech level 0. Has a really awesome foil. This is the foil of that card, by the way. God, I'm so glad they were able to use that art. Definitely hands down one of the best arts in the set. A Maiden's Heart Evil Eye. First time we've seen that card. This is a front assister that top checks. Yes, that's right. This card top checks. I always want to read the card before I say it, even though like I know what it does basically. I just want to make sure I'm not getting the wrong information. Because I've done that in the past. I just have a propensity to not be able to read cards. Ask anyone. Especially with newer sets that have just been translated. What do we have in the back here? We have another Albedo. This is our first double rare. Not starting out strong, unfortunately. This is the vampire combo you can use with Shoutier. It's there if you want to do it. That's what we'll say about that. Where is Tia? Where it happens Tare, Extreme Love Renner. Oh man, I never talked about this card. It's so strange. This is the one that gives your climbs the vanilla 1, level 1 climb, bunch of different abilities when she's in the back row. There if you want to use it. Oh, look at this! SR Strongest Magic Caster Ainz. It's so cool. Ah, man, I was hoping we'd pull one of these. Look at that foiling. God, that's beautiful. Solution. Best made. Cute Blunder Albedo. God, this thing gets -2 levels while on your stage. Gets plus 1k for every character. That's Grotesque Race or Nazarick. Again, it's a standby target if you want it. Because you've got Shoutier's Resurrection. What was the other one? I really thought there was another standby climax in this set. Maybe I'm just weird and wrong. Probably wrong. You have Beautiful Princess Nabe. Good hit. Very good hit. That's another coin flip. We want those. We haven't seen this 2-1 yet, Evil Eye. This is a level assist for blue. Well, it is a blue card that is a level assist, not exclusively for blue cards. I'm sorry about my phrasing. And you can tap it to give one of your characters reverse bottom deck. Pretty good. Goes in the human deck, for sure. Let's see what else is in box number 2. New Legend Momon. That's splashable, very splashable, blue. Blue level 3 Restander, stage trolls. Lots of stage troll and Overlord. We have Overlord Ainz, first time we've seen him. Let's talk about this finisher. When he comes in, you can look at the top 3 during your turn, gets plus 500 for each other, and on reverse, you can pay 3 and put a card from your hand to the waiting room. You deck kick, which we talked about in the set preview. You return this to your hand, and you put Death Knight from your waiting room, where he was, for a pseudo restand. It's a pseudo restand that death kicks and returns to your hand. It's pretty good. I really like this card, and I'll be using it as a finisher. Oop, I screwed up that back. Embodiment of Justice Sabus. Have we seen that card yet? We have a Death Knight. Just as we speak of the devil, we have a Death Knight, so yes. You have Ainz here, you have his Climax, Grasp Heart. Just put it out there if you see. You attack, you reverse your opponent, you pay 3, you deck kick the opponent, you return this to your hand, take Death Knight from your waiting room, put it on the stage, and attack with it. Pseudo restand, because you're not restanding with the card that's actually on the stage. You do need another component, just like the one in Idolmaster, the Anastasia. There aren't many pseudo restanders in English to my knowledge. There's the Kitandrim Gurren Lagann. I almost forgot about that guy. We have another Golden Princess Brainstormer. Do you want to see that card? And another Adamantine class adventure event. Want to set that aside. Winding down on packs in the second box here. Did get a nice SR out of this box though, so I'm happy about that. Another Resurrections Ritual Ainz. We have another Nazarick's Values Nabe early play. Single rare slot early play. Not bad. Not bad, all things considered. 2-1 Financial Management Eins. Cannot be reversed by cost 0 or lower cards, which is pretty cool. And when another character attacks, it gets plus 500. Another one of those Albedos that combos with Standby. And we have another Entatama. Angry shout here. I think 5 packs left in this box. Still owed 3 double rares. Unless that first box was a complete fluke and accidentally had a packaging error. Another Resurrection Eins. Shooting Star, a rare event. This is the one that has different modes. It's kind of like the Cryptic Command of Overlord. If you know what Cryptic Command is, if you do, I'm so sorry. You can choose one of the following effects, either deal 2 damage, choose 2 cards in your clock, put them in your waiting room, and put this card into memory, or choose one of your characters, and it gets plus 8,000 until the end of your opponent's next turn. So you can do some pretty wacky stuff with Shooting Star. And by the way, that's one of these spells that Strongest Magic Caster Eins bonds with. Let's move right along. Falling down, the other bond target, and another Unreliable Nature Manipulator Mare. Good hit. 2 runners, 2 coin flips, 2 boxes. Not bad. Not doing bad on that front. With 8 boxes, there definitely is the possibility to not get a playset of double rare you want, especially if it's like a chase double rare and Bushi knows it. So far we're doing pretty good on that front. Honorable Warrior Cocytus. This is the pay 2, pitch 1, deal 5 when he attacks. And yes, he salvages on play. Just had to remember that quick. But he is one possibility for a blue finisher if you want to go the Nazarick route in the blue deck. He does need a climax combo, so you cannot run him with the Evil Eye finisher, unfortunately. This is his combo. Just saw it in the back there. Solution. Lots of packs starting out with Solution. Kind of happy about that. Tari's Rescue Operation Sabis. Yes, this is the 2-1 that combos with that Wind climax we pulled in the first box. Something changes into him, Atari changes into him, or discards for him. I don't remember. That's not one of the ones I'm building. One of the Albedos we set aside because she's good. And Rare Freezing Spell. This is another rare event in Overlord. This is a Brainstorm. And if you flip over a climax in 2 cards when you do it as a backup, a character cannot deal damage. It's like a pseudo compass. We talked a little bit about the math on this card in the set preview video, but basically for all intents and purposes, it's kind of like compass. Interesting event to run if you feel like, you know, interrupting your opponent and being kind of more control-y is your thing. You have another Master of the Great Tomb. Another good double rare to pull. So that's our last double rare in this box. We have 2 more packs. Going in, Persina, Resurrection Ritual, and our first Yaldabaoth. This is the Yaldabaoth that comes in early. On the change, he combos with that shot climax we saw earlier. Yes, it bombs a character, and on attack is Cancel Burn. Comes out early and pretty much stays out if you're, you know, mindful of it. You've got a lot of good tools to deal with characters on your opponent's side of the stage to like either stop them from attacking or bounce them. So definitely an interesting thing to play around with. Put this aside. Good Albedo. This is the last pack of box number 2, and it's a Protector of the Treasury Pandora's Actor. And a Pipit Lance. I might have been just misremembering when I said this set had 2 standbys earlier. I don't know why I said that. Anyone just high, who knows? Let's talk about box number 2. As you can see, that's empty. We're going to put that aside. Double rare spread. Not as good as last box, but still very strong. We have Master of the Great Tomb. We have Unreliable Nature Manipulator Mare. And we have the Coin Flip. 2 kind of bunk hits. This one's not very bunk. This is kind of bunk. 3 good hits, though. As for the rares, you know, they are what they are. Nothing is too expensive in Overlord in the rare slot, so we're not really concerned about any of it. Pulled 1 SR in this box versus the SR in the triple rare in last box, but it's a very good SR, so we're happy about that. Moving right along. Box number 3. Oh, man. Oops, get my camera there. Oop, didn't do the box topper. Almost forgot about that. It's another albedo. Not going to complain about that. I've not seen the aura, though. The aura is the one we want to hit because they are the rest counter. And rest counters are pretty good. Our first double rare energetic beast tamer aura. This is a booster that is also a pitch to quack kick. So when they are on the center stage, all of your grotesque race or Nazarick characters gain plus 1500 power, including itself the way it's worded. Pretty cool. Definitely great for the standby deck. Great target for the standby deck. As the Warrior Crocutus. Women's Battle Albedo. Haven't seen Evil Eyes level 3 yet. In fact, I don't think we pulled a blue double rare out of any of these boxes. Don't think we have anyway. Rare Atari's Rescue Sabus. Huh. Demir, Eclair, Solution, Zenbidu, Adamantine Adventure, Rare Commanding Humans Moment. Just another rare. Lots of just another rares in this set, unfortunately. Brain, True Power Eins, Computation Saltier, and a Krush. And just move this over here. Box toppers there just to keep everything orderly. Third box, no SPs yet. Didn't expect too much going in, but still, I'm a little worried. SR New Legend Moment. That's a cool hit. Art's not too different from the original, unfortunately, but still, pretty cool. Not an SR I was looking for, but an SR I'll definitely take. 2-2 Sabus with Encore. Almost forgot about him. Hey, first double rare. This is Blue Rose Evil Eye, the finisher. This one's an interesting one. It is a healer on the climax play. You can choose one of 2 effects. You can either choose up to 3 cards in your opponent's waiting room, return them to their deck, and they shuffle their deck, or choose 2 cards in your hand, put them in the waiting room, and deal X damage, where X is the number of climaxes in your opponent's waiting room. You do all this when the climax, I think I just passed it here, yes, is placed. So you have these out, you place the combo, you do all the actions. Pretty interesting. Pretty good finisher too. You can actually just lock your opponent into a game loss if they have a small deck with this card. We talked about that a little bit in the set preview. We'll talk a lot about it in the coming deck techs. These 2 in the same deck, pretty cool. Just saying. What do we got? Strongest Magic Caster Ryan's, the discard bonder for Shooting Star and Fallen Down. 2k base power for a discard bonder that bonds for 2 different events. Not a bad profile, all things considered. Next up, another ability of Floor Guardian Shoutier. Haven't seen any of the yellow double rare Adventurer Moment. Not that I really want to, he's very cheap, so the fact that I pulled 2 coin flip instead of 2 Moment at the yellow slot is actually pretty dang good. Should be grateful. Another unreliable in nature manipulator, Mare. So we have 3 runners out of 3 boxes. Pretty good. Goes in both the human deck and the Nazarick deck because he has the human race trait. include and the Nazarick trait, as does Aura. And we have a Shout here. Double rare Shout here. Good hits. That makes 2 Brainstormers. Out of the 6 I need. Oh god, kill me. Next up, Shooting Star. 4 double rares already. And the SR. Back half of this box might not be too exciting, unfortunately, but you never know. Cutis. It's not about the pools, it's about the chase. You have plenty of chase to go. This is only the 3rd box out of 8. Claire, as a Warrior Cutis, Shooting Star. Oh, sorry, Fallen Down. And this is the first time we've seen Nazarick's Maid Tare. This is a pay 1, pitch 1, look up to 3, choose 1 card without revealing and put it into your hand. Good for climax fixing, good for finding events. It's a good card. Unfortunately, does not replace. You have to pay 1 and pitch 1 to top check 3. Could be better, but not bad. Okay, this is the first time we've seen Hero of Heroes Momon at our double rare slots. There's our 5 double rares. Let's talk about this guy. He's a level 1 combo. If you have 2 or more experience, he gets plus 2k, making him 106k. When his battle opponent is reversed, if you have the Wind Climax, Curtain rises on a legend. You get to top check. If you find a character, you put it into your hand. Well, I'm sorry, a grotesque race character, so you can't run this in like the human deck. Is it? Yes, human race. See, when I just read grotesque race, I'm like, wait, no, that's not it. Always doubting myself when I read these cards the first time I hold them in my hand in English versus when I just troll the internet for the translations back when I'm actually researching the videos. Visibility magic and emotion inhibition Eins. Funnier part of the show. Little 500 little power Eins. We have a few of those in the set. Global 500. When it's placed on the stage, if you have 2 or more characters on your opponent's center stage, they get 500. Well, minus 500. You get to pick them. So it's a double bomb. Ooh, this one's juked up. What the heck? I don't know why I put that in the double rare slot. Freezing Spell. The juked up Albedo Climax. How many packs left? 3. Again, probably nothing too exciting in the last 3. So we already have our SR and our 5 double rares. It would take a miracle to pull something good. Maintenance Heart Evil Eye. Next up, Blue Rose Lacus. Lots of Blue Rose stuff in this end of the box here. Last pack in box number 3. Can we get lucky? No, Defender of the Throne Albedo. Just the 102k backup. Alright, another empty box. Let's do a brief overview. Double rare spread, again, with these 3, still very strong. These 2 are somewhat junk, but still, Brainstormer, Runner, and the Blue Rose. Blue Rose not as good as the coin flip, but still pretty good. So, still strong. Nice SR. Nothing too money, unfortunately, but still cool to have. I'll probably hold on to it. And the piles continue to grow. Box number 4. You're almost halfway. 3 boxes, no SPs yet. Kind of sad. I'm really hoping to pull 2 SPs in these 8 boxes, which is a little greedy, but maybe it's not. Again, I don't know the ratios. I don't think 2 SPs out of 8 boxes is too greedy. But very wide range of SPs we can pull, so we'll see how things go. Let's see if we get what we're looking for. Yes, the 1-0 rest counter has an ability on the stage that we don't care about. However, oh, no. This is the 1-0 Mare. I'm sorry. They look, it's basically a mirror image, so I didn't quite get that, but this is not the one we're looking for. The one we're looking for is Aura, and it's like the reverse side of that image from the opening credit roll. Hopefully you'll see it, and I'll get to show you how they're very similar and how it's easy to mistake them, just like I just did. Starting again with a Women's Battle Albedo. Not complaining. She was our first SR, and the last 2 boxes we opened, she was our first card. We have another coin flip, beautiful Princess Nabe. 3 coin flips in 4 boxes, plus I think that's 3 runners in 4 boxes now. Could be 4 runners in 4 boxes. Pretty good ratio. Brain. I always laugh at that. Nazarick's Maid Tare. Another one of her. Seeing more of that now that we're a little deeper into these boxes. Bouncing Albedo. Put that over in the cards I'm separating for decks. Another Shooting Star. Not Climax. Oop, 2 packs. For the price of 1. Moving right along. Yaldabaoth. Four green box topper promos, by the way. Didn't notice that before. What do we have here? SP Overlord Ainz. Okay. That is our first SP. One I'm running in my deck. I'm happy to get him. Not one of the more expensive ones, unfortunately. So, we could do better. But we could do a lot worse. I still want this SP. I definitely want it. I'm going to run it, so I'm going to sleeve it up. So we have 1 SP in 4 boxes so far. This is one of the worst SPs we can pull, unfortunately, as it stands. Never sad about pulling an SP, but sad about the variety. Kind of got trolled a little bit in the trial decks, trolled with that SP, so hopefully things start looking up for us. Because we also haven't pulled too many double or SR good stuff. Master of the Great Tomb, good double rare though. Yeah, plenty of time to turn that around though. Thought I got a little bit of that pack on my hand there. 2-1 Sabus, and this Climax. Still, foiling on these cards is beautiful. Moving right along. Maiden's Heart Evil Eye. Nothing too notable there. I just want to look at this one more time. Yeah, I mean, like, you got the foiling on the spell effect back there. It's so cool. Like, look at the foiling on the jewels and the hand. Man, that is cool. I really like how they did the foils in this set. Particularly the SPs. They are gorgeous. You have to give it to Bushi. They are gorgeous SPs. That's why they're so expensive. Golden Princess Renner. Pandora's Actor. Curtain rides on a new hero. Right along. Double rare Albedo. 3 double rares so far. 2 pretty good hits. Coin flip is the second best hit in the double rare slot. First is Brainstormer to my knowledge. Stout here, so not doing too bad here. I mean, not doing bad at all. This is an SP box. Would really blow my ass out of the water if I got under foil in this box. I'm gonna tell you what. The good Albedo. And the 1-0 backup Albedo. There was a part of me that was just afraid in 8 boxes I'd pull like 1 or no SPs. So I'm glad we didn't have to cross that bridge. Super glad this didn't go much like my what was it? Goblin Slayer boxes I opened. Those were not amazing. Still the potential for that to end up like this, but hopefully not. Fourth double rare, the Overlord Lions regular version. I was also really hoping for more Climax foils. I've only seen one so far, and it is not the one I'm looking for. How many packs left? 2 and this one. So 3 packs in this box. This is box number 4. It is an SP box, so it's got that going for it. Another Blue Rose Evil Eye. That's our 5th double rare for this box. I have 2 of those so far. We need a playset, so we're going strong and looking for that. Second to last pack in box number 4. We have a triple rare Raven Black Hero. Oh, this is the level 0 Climax combo that is not very notable, unfortunately, but it is a second pants. Foil, Humliske, and Momin. That's funny, though. We did pull a triple rare and an SP in the same box. Whoops. A little bit of a troll, though. And Gacutus closes out this box for us. How do we do? Double rares, not as strong. We did get the Narbell and the Blue Rose. Evil Eye, which is pretty good. Rares, not really too concerned about any of them, unfortunately. SP in this box, so it's not a bad box at all. And a triple rare. Not either the triple rare or the SP we're really looking for, but definitely, again, ones I'll take. I will be keeping that Irons and playing him. So we are officially halfway done. We have 1 SP, 3 runners, 3 coin flips, 2 Evil Eyes, 2 triple rare Climaxes, 3 SRs, and an SP. Those aren't bad numbers in 4 boxes. Those definitely aren't bad numbers. So let's see what the next 4 hold. We have the first yellow color breaking box promo here, Stemiurg. Don't remember him being too notable. Oh, okay, he's a 2K that gets a marker and then becomes a 3/5 with +1 level. Okay, so he's kind of like Login Impact with a little less text. Not a bad card. See how pack number 1 of box 5 treats us. Enter Tama. Some people would say that's a good sign. I'm not some people. But hey, maybe they're right. Hopefully they're right. We'll see. Pandora's Actor. Actually, that's a pretty good level 0. I didn't remember that one. It's not bad at all. Moving right along. Double Rare Master Ainz. I think that's our playset. I see a Shoutier's Resurrection on the back of this. Vanilla Climb. Golden Princess Renner Brainstormer. I think that's our 4th one of her. Freezing Spell. Lots of those. Getting lots of freezing spells. Embodiment of Justice, going right along. We have another Energetic Beast Tamer Aura. So that's 2 green double rares. Unfortunately, they're kind of the ones we don't want to hit. Well, this one not so much. If it had been like Aura and the level 1 Albedo, that would have been pretty bad. Definitely still potential in this box, though. Definitely still potential. Yodabuff. And an Adamantite Adventure. Good Albedo. Resurrection Ainz. Maiden's Heart Evil Eye. As a Warrior Cutis, Blue Rose. I forget if this card has an SR or not, but I think it does, and I'd like to pull it. Hey, that's our playset on the coin flips. Not bad. Not bad. I would like to pull more coin flips, though, because I do need them in 2 decks. Though, in my other deck, I'm hopefully going to replace them with SPs eventually. We'll see. We'll see if they remain as expensive as they are, because if they do, ooh boy, I'll tell you something. Blue Rose Evil Eye. Third one of those. Really hoping for a shout here because we don't have a red double rare yet. We have an SR, White Scale Beauty Crush. Okay. Not an SR that we're too excited about, but it does look pretty cool. I'll give it that. I mean, geez. That looks really cool, actually. Yeah, no lie. The foiling in Overlord is gorgeous. I'll say it once, I'll say it again. Strongest Magic Casterines. And a Grass Park. Winding down on this box, I think 5 packs left. It's always so hard to tell when you just look into the top of the box. Expanding Human's Moment. The 1/1 Cutis. And the new Legend Moment. What do? You're the 2/2 plus 2k. Yeah, you're the rester. Almost forgot about that card. How many packs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we got 5 packs. Solution, Best Made. At the back, we have a regular Rarity Cruise. Or we play Nabe. Death Knight. Two more packs in this box. Don't think we're going to see anything super exciting, though we are owed a double rare yet. So the last pack is our double rare. Hopefully, it's a shout here. No, it's the Infinite Loyalty Albedo. That's the first time we've actually pulled out of the double rare slot. She is the early play healer. 4 more early play during your turn, plus 500 for every other, and it's a pitch stock heal. Okay, let's talk about this box. It's empty. Rares, again, we're not worried about them. Double rare spread, probably the weakest so far, unfortunately. We do have these as hits, but like we definitely want the Brainstormer and Runner, and these aren't as critical for us. There's that. SR Crush, that's pretty much a whiff, unfortunately, even though she does look cool. So we're going to put that aside, and we're going to move right along to box number 6. No SPs in box 5, so we've gone through 5 boxes now with 1 SP. We have 3 left, making the possibility of pulling 2 pretty low. In terms of odds, making the possibility of pulling 3 nigh impossible. And haven't even gotten the rest counter yet. We have a level 3 Shoutier here, one of the rare level 3 box topper promos. But all it is a healer that gets a little big if you pay a little extra, so not very notable. Interesting to note that Shoutier isn't yellow here in her actual Shoutier form and not like the disguised form, so it's a bit strange. Opening up at the Pleiades in box number 6. Maiden's Heart Evil Eye. So 4 green and 2 yellow. Very weird that card is yellow. Huh. I'm going to have a tough time getting over that. We have an SR ability of Floor Guardian Shoutier. Man, that's another SR we're not really too excited about, unfortunately. It's not even that cool of a foil. That's kind of sad. Now I'm sad a little bit. We little sad boys. Albedo. And Sabus. Stack of cards continues to grow. Do have a shout here. I think that's number 3 for us. Yep, that's how that is. So I do have 3 for my main deck, at least right away. That's nice. Another double rare in red, Infinite Loyalty Albedo. So probably not 2 green double rares, probably 2 red double rares instead. So if I got a coin flip and a runner, that'd be like a super good double rare spread. But I think I'll probably get the Moment level 1, because I just haven't seen too many of him yet. And I'll probably get another Blue Rose if I had to guess, another Evil Eye. Okay, so here's another Evil Eye. So I was correct there. Just basing what I know about pack distribution. Nazarick's made Tare. And an Emotion Inhibition Eins. Still funny. Oh, Shoutier. Climax swapping Shoutier. Always good to have. Shooting Star. An Albedo. And Strongest Magic Caster, Eins. Lots of that card. Early in, 3 double rares and an SR. And unfortunately, probably not too much excitement at the back end of this box. We're kind of just cracking them as soon as we open them. No like last pack surprises or anything. Yep, okay, that's the double rare Moment. I was again right about that. So I'm guessing the green double rare is probably going to be Albedo. And the last double rare in the box is going to be green because we haven't seen any green double rares yet at all. And Tama. And Toma. Though we can always hope for another runner. Another Princess Brainstormer. I think that's number 5. Another Yoda New Legend Moment. Three packs left. 1, 2, 3. Yes, so 3 packs in box number 6. Oop, I'm gonna juke that a little bit. Freezing Spell. Grass part. Oh, surprise pack. Hiding in the front, even though I ran my fingers at the front to see if I had any more packs at the front, still kind of fell out. Guess I just don't know what packs feel like. We have a double rare. Totally forgot about Aura here. Otherwise, I probably would have predicted Aura instead of Albedo. So that's our double rare spread. Shoutier, Blue Rose, and Albedo. No coin flip, but still, we have the Shoutier, we have the Albedo, and we have the Blue Rose Evil Eye. That's a pretty good spread. So, anything in the last pack surprise? We have a foil Shoutier's Resurrection. We have our third SR, or triple rare climax, and that is one we definitely want to see. For reasons that might be pretty obvious to a lot of you watching, a lot of people want this climax. And as I'm not too big of a fan of Shoutier, that is... Ooh, that case is kind of dirty. That is probably going to go somewhere else, into someone else's hands who loves her a lot more than I do. Box is empty. Let's talk about box number 6. Rares, again, not much on the carrying front. We have a Brainstormer, an early play Albedo, and a Blue Rose. Evil Eye. I keep saying Blue Rose like it's Evil Eye's name. Evil Eye's so cool though. She's good. She's a good character. Pretty good double rare spread overall. Very above average in terms of what we're looking for. Shoutier's Resurrection and a ability of Floor Guardian Shoutier. Not a very good SR. Pretty good triple rare there. Pretty good triple rare to pull. Probably the most expensive triple rare climax, I think. Box number 7. As far as that box goes, very average. Very average. Possibility of 3 SPs in 8 boxes pretty much completely gone. Possibility of 2 in 8 is even dwindling. At this point, I am starting to get a little worried that I'm only going to pull this Vines, which would make me pretty sad. Oh, it's another Shoutier. I don't even have the rest counter in here. Oh man, these boxes aren't too friendly to me actually. Opening up with Commending, a regular version of the Shoutier's Resurrection. Do have an SR. Ooh, Nazarick's made Tare. That's a cool SR. Not too money of an SR, but still, look at that. That's so pretty. God, that art. That's a beautiful card. No one will be mad to have that in their deck. And Tama. Regular Eyes is our first double rare. These are kind of getting stacked away. And losing control. A beautiful but bunk SR and a somewhat bunk double R so far in this box. Women's Battle Albedo. Box number 7, not looking so hot yet. Pandora's Actor. Match the Great Tomb. I think that's number 5. I don't need more than a playset of that, unfortunately, so that's not a double rare we want to pull more of right now. Blue Rose Lacus. Shout out to those two because they're good, as is that early play. Early play Nabe. Surprise Nabe. Regular Rarity Crush. Best Made Solution. Really just kind of going through the rest of these packs at a little higher speed now, honestly. Because I'm not as excited as I was going in. Mainly thinking about how much money I'm going to be down after I try to find some of these cards in the secondary market. Okay, I think that's our playset of Evil Eye. Death Knight. Oop. 2 double rares yet. Possibly a triple rare. Very possibly a miracle. This is not a very good double rare box, unfortunately. Not as strong as the ones we've had in the past. Yadaboth. Dwindling down, though. I think 4 packs left. So I'm always wrong when I say that. Infinite Loyalty Albedo. So we did not get a runner or coin flip or brainstormer in this box of the double rare slot. making it a pretty disappointing box as far as double rares are concerned. Pretty disappointing SR too, unfortunately. Man, that is not fun. Box number 7 is not fun. Keep Blunder Albedo. I don't know if my camera is picking up the top of this stack. 2 packs left in this box. Can we get anything exciting? Emotional Inhibition 9s. Not terribly exciting. Last pack in this box. This is box number 7. We're really running down to the wire here. It's not going to be a double rare either. Don't think it's anything. Yep, New Legend Moment. Okay, so the hope of 3 SPs is evaporated. As far as this box is concerned, it's pretty bunk. Fortunately, it's pretty bunk. There's not much else to be said about it. Let's move right along to the last box. This looks like I might get a single SP in 8 boxes again, and it's the worst SP I could pull. Oh no, boys. Oh no. That's what I have to say about that. This is a big oh no. We don't really start making up for ourselves here. And we have a Kakuta, so we did not even pull the rest counter box promo. Oh boy. Oh boys. Ooh, I'm starting to feel it, Mr. Krabs. Opening with Shooting Star. That's what my hopes are right now, basically a Shooting Star. Sabus. We have a triple rare Benevolent Pure White Demon. Another climax we're not really looking for, but it's very middle of the road. It's a cool triple rare Albedo bar climax. Grateful to have it. As far as SRs are triple rares are concerned, it's pretty good. And we have an SR Tares Rescue Operations Sabus. That is not very good as far as SRs are concerned. And it's looking very unfortunate that I'm going to pull an SP in this box. Or very unlikely, that is. Which is unfortunate. This is probably going to be a single SP 8 boxes, which is not great. And just in terms of distribution, it is not great, boys. Anything could happen, but I'm not feeling good. Oh man, these are some bunk SRs. I think I had like 2 really good SRs. No, probably just one. I think just that that Strongest Magic Caster SR, which I'm glad I pulled, but that's really my strongest SR. Double rare, first double rare of the box. We have Infinite Loyalty. I think that's our 3rd one, which is what we need. Doesn't look like I'm gonna pull another Brainstormer either. Really wish I would. We have Aura. I'm guessing the other double rare is either going to be Albedo or Ainz in green and red. Probably Hero Jet Black Momen in yellow. And I don't think we're probably going to get another blue double rare. Nazarick's Maiden Turntare. Gone through a good portion of box number 8 here. We just haven't seen too much exciting. Defender of the Throne Albedo. That was one SR I was really hoping I'd get my hands on in my boxes. Because man, that SR is pretty. Hopefully you guys will see that on the channel sometime soon. Oh, another Blue Rose Evil Eye. Okay. So I think that's our 5th one of that. Yodaboff. I think we're down to like 5 packs here. Inhibition Ainz. Again, I'm just kind of going through them because I don't think this is going to be good. Blue Rose Lacus. Coming down to the wire. Strongest Spellcaster Hines. We have one double rare entitled to this box yet. Oop. Little sliver of the pack. Kind of did a curlicue there. You know, Solution, Best Made. Commanding Human's Moment. And Hero Moment for the Jet Black. So that's our yellow double rare. No more double rares. We have 1, 2 packs left. We have a lot of hope riding on 2 packs, gentlemen. Don't think we're going to see the light of day, though. Think it's just going to be dusk from here on in. Oh, that's right. You are not double rare. Didn't get another runner, though. Got another one of those masters. This is the last pack. So this is not an SP. This is a single SP, 6 trial decks, and 8 boxes. Women's Battle Albedo. That's it. It's 8 boxes. Box number 8. It's pretty bunk. Nothing terribly exciting there. We have Jet Black Hero, Blue Rose Evil Eye, and Infinite Loyalty. These are really the 2 good pools. Is an okay pool, but these 2, like, these aren't very strong at all anyway. Level 2 Sabus and the Albedo Climax. This isn't terrible, this is. So as far as this box is concerned, it's a pretty bad box, unfortunately. Box toppers, we have 8 of them. No red box toppers, no blue box toppers. Just 5 green, 3 yellow, 2 Shoutir, 2 Cocutus, 2 Albedo, 1 Aura, and 1 Demiurge. So we have a lot of doubling up on ones we don't really want. Let's have a look here. Let's start organizing some stuff. Because I really want to see where we are at the end of all this. The SR is over here. Nothing in the rare slot gets too exciting. Let's put those down here. Rares. SRs. I think we have 3 and 3. And 3 coin flips. Rares, put them aside. Grab, whoop. SR Hero. Shoutir, Aura. Rose, Hero. Why are you sideways? Did I miss something in here? Yes, I did. Put the wrong green card in my double rares. Have Shoutir's Resurrection. SR Shoutir. Rose, Infinite Loyalty. Yes, we do have 3 Shoutir, 3 Aura, 3 Moment. Oh, bumped the camera there. SR Cruise, playset of Aura. Not amazing. Playset of Master Great Tomb. 3 coin flips. There's our playset of Evil Eyes. 3rd Albedo Loyalty and the rares. 2 more boxes here. The SP Iron's the only SP we pulled in our box. We'll just put that there. SR Climax. This is our 5th one of this. Oh, we do have a playset of coin flips, so it's not so bad. We do have 5 of those. 2 Irons. 1 more Albedo. Put the rares over here. And finally 1 SR Tare. Playset of Infinite Loyalty, that's kind of cool. Playset of Albedos. 6 Evil Eyes. Didn't think I got 6 of those. 6 Master of the Great Tomb. If we're going to get 6 of any double rare, those aren't the 2 we're really looking for. 3 Eyes and the rares. So that's what we're looking at. This is the product of 8 boxes plus trial decks. We already went over the trial decks, so no need to talk about those. As far as 8 boxes are concerned, we didn't do worst case scenario, but we got pretty close, unfortunately. This is pretty close to as bad as you could do. So I'm not thrilled. Yeah, admittedly, I mean, towards the end, I know my excitement petered out a good bit, and who could blame me, honestly? 4 of these, not so bad. 3 Shoutiers, that's good. 3 runners and 4 coin flips is still something, you know, we're not really missing anything too vital there. 3 heroes, we didn't get too many bunk hits. Got 4 Albedos, didn't get extra of those, so no extra bunk hits there. No extra bunk hits of Overlord Eins. A few more auras than I would have liked. Definitely a few more masters than I would have liked. Blue Rose. I actually am using this card in 2 decks, so I'm grateful to have 6. Don't have to buy another playset on top of already having 4. That's our double rare collection. As far as triple rares go, this is really where the hurt was laid on us. I'm going to separate these out here because, to my knowledge, as far as I can remember, these really are our hits. Shoutier's Resurrection is the best triple rare climax we could pull, which is pretty good. Strongest Magic Caster Eins, while not a prime target, is still a really cool ass card to pull. Not terribly inexpensive either, so that's a little bit of money. Overlord Eins, not so much. That's not what we want to see. Yeah, that's our result. I gotta admit, I'm pretty disappointed. This has not been kind to us. So this is about where I'm going to end it. I'm going to go troll the secondary market to see if I can get some deals on a lot of the shiny cards I am missing. Godspeed to those of you buying into the Overlord shiny market. Wish me luck, players. And as always, thanks for watching. Peace.